Today we're talking about financial independence. If you want your life to feel freer and to be happier, no matter where you are, if you want it to get better, you have to pull your credit report. You have to track your finances. You have to know exactly where you're spending your dollars. And before anybody starts panicking just yet, I didn't say you're going to do anything. You're going to pay anybody just yet. I didn't say you're going to execute or take action just yet. But what I am saying is, for those that go throughout life that never pull their credit report, you're supposed to pull your credit report at least twice a year. Some people pull their credit report every quarter. That is called handling your business. A part of handling your business is keeping your paperwork together, acquiring your paperwork, and keeping it together and up to date. A part of handling your business is knowing exactly what you have coming in and tracking where it's going out. Just tracking it. If you want to improve your finances, this is one thing that I learned from sales, and it took my career from being a zero to a literal hero in my own story of my life. Anything that gets measured improves. Anything that gets measured automatically improves. So what that means is, whenever you're tracking something, it's innate. It's a part of the human mind. Whenever you're tracking something and you're keeping up with it and you're following it and it's kind of constantly on your mind, you're meditating on it in times that you're not even intentionally thinking about it, then when it comes time to make that decision in that area, then what happens is you've already convinced yourself that you are ready to make the better decision. You're training yourself to make a better decision. What gets measured improves always. So I'll leave you with that. Building these habits of checking your finances, your overages, your expenditures, your liability, your income, what it does is it sets up a routine. So the first thing you're going to do is going to your Wells Fargo, your Truist or Bank of America or even Chime app or checking account app, and all you're going to do is pull your past 30 days bank statement if you get direct deposit. If you get direct deposit, it is very easy to track your expenses. If you're paid in cash or if you're paid by paper check, things can be a whole lot more difficult to track every cent. One unique benefit of having a checking account or a banking app, period, it allows you to have insights. It allows you to track your spending, monitor where every cent is being transacted upon. Even if you find yourself in the negative, even if you think that there is no use of me doing that, I already know my account is in the negative anyway. Whatever is measured improves. So guess what? We're going to measure that negativity. So you're going to measure how often you fall into that negative status in your checking account. If it's multiple times per pay period, you're going to measure how far you fall into that negative status in your checking account. And you're going to monitor the activities of your checking account leading up to the negative. You're going to monitor your expenses. You're going to create a budget for yourself. You're going to start with your rent, your utilities, your car note, your gas. You have to put food in your mouth, and your insurances. You know, you want to measure exactly how much you have to spend every month just to keep yourself afloat, just to survive. Measuring is what is important. Measuring is the goal. Even if you're not yet at a place to where you're ready to change anything, or you feel like you can change anything because your income hasn't changed and your bills are still exceeding your income. Measuring, creating that consistent habit of measuring your income and measuring your expenses will automatically help you to improve in those areas. Because too often are we using society as an excuse. Too often are we using the economy as an excuse Too often are we not accepting accountability for what we have done with our finances and what we haven't done with our finances. Have we paid down debt that we could have paid down? Have we invested in our future, or have we prepared, for a rainy day with our finances, or when we got ahead, did we go on vacation and enjoy ourselves? Did we make a purchase? Did we buy a new car that then soon just ate up, any of our future gains to really invest and get ahead? And so, as we talk about the economy, as we talk about there are no jobs, I want to know how many people are pulling their credit reports right now? How many people are tracking and monitoring their finances to become stronger and more financially independent? Because I am going to tell you, this is the first foundation. This is the first tool to achieving financial independence. This is step one. Tracking your income, tracking your finances, and creating a routine of tracking your liabilities. That's it. That's step one. As soon as you create a routine and a habit of just tracking these things, you'll notice that so many other foundations of who you are will start to develop mentally because you're taking this more seriously. And your mind will begin to approach your finances at a more mature level. And when I tell you, if you just take this one simple first step, you will start to see results very soon in a way that will make you very happy inside. So I encourage you, I challenge you to pull your credit report, to pull your banking statements from the past 90 days, to track your income with me as I rebuild myself financially as well. 2 years ago, I lost my partner in a car accident, and I never quite recovered from that incident in a lot of ways, but especially financially. And so now I'm on the journey along with you and whoever else find themselves in a situation to where these habits can benefit them, or someone who's never attempted to create a routine of these habits in their life. So I'm here to usher you into a season of fruitfulness, if you will. And I know this because I've been there. And I know this because I am currently practicing it again, and I'm relearning how to be the me that I once was all over again. And so I invite you to like and subscribe to this video and this channel and follow me on my journey, and let's grow together to financial independence. Have a good evening, y'all.